This is TreeTownSound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Oh, you know we're coming out swinging. It's December 1st, 2024. I literally can't even believe it for many reasons. This is now officially my favorite month of the year, hands down. And it's not because it's my birthday month. It's because Michigan beat Ohio State. And let me just tell you what that does to my soul and just how it made me feel yesterday. It was like I can conquer anything. Anything I can put my mind to, I can do. So I hope all of you Michigan fans out there feel incredible and know that everyone in Ohio is miserable this holiday season. But those that are listening to the show that are in Ohio, that are Ohio State fans, welcome. This is TreeTownSound, and I'm your host, Matthew Altruda, and we're not going to talk about the big game anymore. There's so much going on in this world with stress, with the holiday. Slow down while you're driving. Pay attention to the road. Everyone's in a rush. You don't want to get in a crash. Make this holiday less stressful for everyone. And like I always say, every radio show during the holiday season, the number one way you can support artists you love is by buying their merch. So when you're doing your Christmas list for your husband or for your grandma or for your parents, please put some artist merch on there. Even if it's Taylor Swift, that's acceptable, but some local music too. Let's support local artists. And speaking of local artists, I have an incredible guest here today, and she's going to be coming on next segment. And I'm talking about Erin Zindle from Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds, and she does her annual holiday show every year, and it's blowing my mind when I saw it was the 17th annual. Number one, it makes me feel old. Number two, I was there for the first one and been there every year, and this is truly one of those things that makes the Ann Arbor music community special. So there's 4 shows. The lineup's incredible. Like people here from Ireland. You know what I'm talking about? Incredible. Those are at the Arc December 12th through the 14th. We're going to dive deep on those shows with Erin next segment. So we got to do some music to start off. I wasn't really too sure what I was going to start off with today. And that's like this on every radio show. So I was like, all right, what song to start off December that has nothing to do with December? And what did I go with? A new Detroit band. I'm talking about the Non-Professionals. This is Monster Boy, starting off TreeTownSound.
I woke up, I thought the right way. I never thought I'd be so wrong. So fitting out, I just got on my way. I never thought you'd sing along.
TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
I thought I could make this stop with more time. It's not right. Don't make this hard. I'm not. Take some time and let's rewind. It's not all we thought it'd be, but at least we know that I can feel what's left of me for you. Believe me, honest tomorrow you leave me so I see
I don't know what it is, but there's something about Aw Gray that just gets me fired up. It's just really, really strong pop music out of Detroit, Michigan. That's Aw Gray, spelled like we do in Michigan, Augres, but pronounced Gray. For those keeping score at home, starting off the hour was Monster Boy by the Non-Professionals. We're gearing up this segment, getting ready for Erin Zindle to be live next segment to talk about the epic eBird and Friends holiday show, December 12th through the 14th. I'm trying to figure out with Erin right now what to play next segment of hers. I mean, the Ragbirds and Erin Zindle, the Ragbirds, have so many great songs, so we're going to nail that down. But before we do, I'm going to feature an artist that was one of her artists in years past. And when Joe Hertler played Erin's eBird and holiday show, he did Wolfpack, Christmas in LA. I can't remember what else he did, but man, what a stellar Ann Arbor moment for me being at that show. And that's really what the show is all about, just showcasing incredible local music. So we're going to go to one of my favorites from Joe. And I haven't played it in over a year, which is mind-blowing to me. This is Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers with Fading Marks.
I walked into a home when the bride once called my own, 'cause I'd begun to fade. Perhaps I was a ghost looking for a pulse in its forgotten days. Fading marks upon the walls, all the way to 6 feet tall. Mossy handprints upon the sidewalk outside. Surely this place has changed, but I feel in many ways that it's still mine, but it has surely moved on. And it's still beautiful. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. And despite all the changes, the love here, yeah, it still feels the same. And I just want to make something beautiful. Top amount of snow, we could see the amber rose that ran the length of dawn. Once stood scattered woods, which gave way to neighborhoods and cookie-cutter laws. It seems I best remember the cold and the heat, but I'm slowly forgetting the space in between. I try to hold on, I feel that it's mine, so I built a new house. The same me still lives inside. And once more, it still looks beautiful. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. And despite all the changes, love here, yeah, it still feels the same. And I just want to make something beautiful. And once more, it still looks beautiful. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful. There's so much we forget if we let our days become the same. This was our home, and you still look beautiful indeed. And despite how we've changed, the love that we make still feels the same.
It's all about local. Treetown Sound on Ann Arbor's 1071.
All the words I couldn't say to you fill up the spaces in my chest, like spare coins poised on the tip of my tongue. I make a wish and hold my breath. Send me anywhere, take me out. I'm the well they're gonna drag you down. Send me anywhere. couldn't say. A ready army in my throat. I taste blood, I'm sick of swallowing stones. So I'll wave the flag, tell the boys to go home. Send me anywhere, take me out. I'm the well, they're gonna drag you down. Send me anywhere, take me out. I'm the well, they're gonna drag you down.
You know, always come through from my guests live in studio. As I said earlier, I have Erin Zindle in studio here. Her wonderful daughter, V, told me during the break, she's like, I love Michigan music. I was like, who do you love? She's like, I love Tally Hall. I love the Crane Wives. Sure enough, I played the Crane Wives for her. That is The Well. Before that was the one and only Joe Hertler from Joe Hertler in the Rainbow Seekers with Fading Marks. Want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors, as always. The Bank of Ann Arbor, obviously Sonic Lunch we love, and Orion Automotive Services. They've been loving cars since 1994, providing automobile maintenance and repair services for European, domestic, and Asian vehicles. You obviously made a big investment on your car. You got to take care of it. And if you're having car problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Rich ain't one. Go see Rich at Orion, conveniently located right off Jackson Road on Parkland Plaza, across the street from the BMW dealership, OrionA2.com. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to get fired up because one of the best community music shows is coming to town December 12th through the 14th, eBird and Friends Holiday Show. I have the one and only Erin Zindle live in studio, the first guest ever of TreeTownSound. And man, 14 years later, live and direct, almost to the day, Erin Zindle's in studio right after this on TreeTownSound.
TriMet está buscando técnicos, personal de mantenimiento, mecánicos de plantas diésel y LME para ayudar a mantener en funcionamiento nuestros buses y trenes. Obtén un excelente salario, beneficios y un bono de contratación de $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Así es, $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Necesitamos personas talentosas como tú para ayudar a mantener nuestra comunidad en movimiento. Aplica ya en trimet.org/careers.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What comes to mind when you hear the word gratitude? Maybe it's a daily practice, or maybe it feels hard to be grateful right now. Don't forget to give yourself some thanks by investing in your well-being. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world, connecting you to qualified professionals via phone, video, or message chat. Let the gratitude flow. Visit BetterHelp.com/tunes today to get 10% off your first month.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
T-Mobile 5G internet keeps getting better. Boost your connection to harder-to-reach places with Home Internet Plus and get internet right where you want it.
With Wi-Fi that reaches the attic, I finally have a home office.
Get a free upgrade to T-Mobile Home Internet Plus while supplies last. Home Internet Plus starts at $50 a month with autopay and any voice line. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
During congestion, customers on this plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using greater than 1.2 terabytes per month due to data prioritization. After $20 bill credit plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit bank account required. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies.
Hey Seattle, looking for low prices on grocery favorites? Find them at your refreshed Amazon Fresh grocery store. Save big with new deals updated weekly. And if you're a Prime member, save even more with 10% off hundreds of items in store. Head to Amazon.com/grocery store opening to find weekly deals, info on upcoming events, and more. Visit your refreshed Amazon Fresh grocery store in Seattle on Aurora Avenue North.
TriMet está buscando técnicos, personal de mantenimiento, mecánicos de plantas diésel y LME para ayudar a mantener en funcionamiento nuestros buses y trenes. Obtén un excelente salario, beneficios y un bono de contratación de $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Así es, $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Necesitamos personas talentosas como tú para ayudar a mantener nuestra comunidad en movimiento. Aplica ya en trimet.org/careers.
Hey, Ballinger, a new BECU location is now open in your neighborhood. As a not-for-profit credit union, we look out for our members. That's why we're ready to help and right down the street. Visit us now at the corner of 19th Avenue and Ballinger Way. Membership required. Restrictions apply. Insured by NCUA.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
TreeTownSound. TreeTownSound on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
Shakers on a wooden shelf, dollar bills in a mason jar. Are you saving your sight for a new place that's prettier than where we are? Oh, what would it take just to see your eyes? Haven't looked up in years. Oh, what am I to make of seeing blindness in the mirror? Make it clearer. What would it take just to see it all? Somebody please, for God's sake, look at me. Look at the moon
it's ripe as a cherry. I spit out the bits of the stars into a galaxy. Lost in the corners and trapped in perpetual apathy. Look at me, why are you afraid of me? Oh, what would it take just to see your eyes? Do you realize you haven't looked up in years? Oh, what am I to make of seeing blindness in the mirror? Make it clearer. What would it take just to see your eyes?
That is What Would It Take by Erin Zindle and Dylan Charles, a new single that came out a couple months ago. I have Erin Zindle live in studio right now, who is the curator, producer, mastermind. There's not enough things you could promote her, market her, everything her for the eBird and Friends holiday show, which is celebrating its 17th year, which has featured, man, almost all the great Michigan musicians over the last 17 years. The show is December 12th through the 14th. There's 4 shows. Thursday, Friday, Saturday have 8 p.m. primetime shows. There is a matinee on Saturday for Grandma, and the all-star lineup we're going to reveal now. And my first guest ever, literally ever, on TreeTownSound, 12/12/10. I can't even remember. What year is it, Erin? Erin Zindle, live
Hello.
on TreeTownSound. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here.
It's a tradition for you to be on the show. You've been on, I mean, man, like so many times. It's incredible. And to see that you're still at it with this holiday show. I remember year one when you were just saying, this is something I want to do. And now it's a tradition, family institution in our community. You don't even have to tell anyone. You just put up on the ARC website and people flock to it, which I will let everyone know if you're really interested in this and don't buy tickets in advance, you're not going.
Definitely get your tickets now.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's at the ARC, and you can get more information at thearc.org. So let's unveil this. Tell me about the lineup.
Okay.
Tell me about the band. Tell me about what makes this year different from others. Let me have it, Erin.
Okay.
Give it to me TreeTownSound style.
Oh, I'm so excited. So every year we do have an incredible lineup of featured artists that each will perform a couple of songs along with the incredible house band that we have. And the featured artists this year are Patty Pershela, Kate Rose, and Kiana June Weber and Martin Howley from We Banjo 3.
That's pretty cool. And Kiana June Weber was in Gaelic Storm. I don't know if she still is.
No, but a lot of she's played in Broadway from Afar and in Barrage, which is a great.
And Martin's from Ireland, correct?
Yeah.
I've heard his accent. He didn't throw me off. I didn't think he was Austrian, but we'll go with Irish. So that's really cool. Are they going to do something Celtic Christmas?
Yes, they are.
Nice.
They're going to do a couple of cool duo pieces
And I'm not, do I know Kate Rose?
So Kate Rose is a really fabulous singer-songwriter. I love her songwriting. And that was actually what drew me to her most. But she's in the Grand Rapids area, and she is married to Erin Stinson from Joe
of course.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So yes, you know her.
Yes. You think?
Yeah. So, but of course.
I've never heard her perform.
Yeah.
But I've heard
she's
great
amazing.
things.
And she does like a bunch of cover projects with Shania Twain, a cover project, and what was the other one? Stevie Nicks, I think. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac or something.
Yeah, she has a funk band too.
And yes, and she is also like a great folk, so really diverse styles. And she's going to be doing some great, an original song at the show and another.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I just saw her recently. I didn't realize her last name was Rose, and man, that's really cool. So now I know why Joe Hurtler is definitely coming.
Yeah,
he's coming Thursday night. So if you want to see Joe Hurtler at the show and sit next to him, find him in line and jump on in. I love the featured guests, and then you have your house band. Are you writing and performing any new holiday music?
Well, I'm not playing an original music of my own.
No
this
Kind
year.
Miracles?
No, but my brother TJ is performing a brand new original song that is going to make everybody cry. Yay. He's usually the one I can expect to bring the rock to be jumping around on stage. And this year he's pulling it in the whole nother direction. He's going to be the one that makes us weak.
Yeah, because TJ is one of the best Michigan guitarists out there. And I know that because of Laith Al-Sadi. When Laith Al-Sadi hurt his wrist at Sonic Lunch, I was like, are you going to be able to play your jams and your solos? He's like, I'm going to play rhythm guitar and I'm going to hire TJ to play my lead parts. And I was like, well, I'm not a musician. I know what's good. But when Laith's saying he's hiring TJ to play his parts.
Yeah, that says a lot.
That says a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
Especially for how picky he is.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, TJ Zindle, the guitarist in Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds, featured artists along with Dan Piccolo, who is Dr. Dan Piccolo.
Dr. Dan Piccolo on the drums
Brennan
now
Andes
for 17
on bass.
years. Yep. Yeah.
Ross Huff on trumpet.
Yes.
Are you going to be a Huff?
No, my name is going to stay Zindle.
Okay,
Ross and I are getting married in a couple weeks. By the way.
Very exciting.
Yeah. So the horn section is Ross along with Tim Haldeman on sax and T-Bone Paxton.
Nice.
John Paxton on the trombone. And then we have Brad Phillips as our musical director.
Of course.
And is a fabulous violinist and multi-instrumentalist. He's going to be singing a song this year too. And
is he bringing out his daughter with him?
Maybe she might make an appearance. Who knows?
I've heard rumors about how talented she is. I haven't seen her yet. I need to get her.
Oh my gosh, she's so good.
I need to get her in studio. Is Erin a part of the show? Kate's husband?
No.
No.
But I wish he was.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Erin and I have too many friends after 20 years of being in the industry. I'm going to step away from the holiday show for 1 second and just ask you, I knew you were on tour with Guar, which will throw everyone off. New music. I mean, your new music that's coming out now is some of my favorite.
Thank you.
I feel like your songwriting shifted a little bit and it's more powerful. You've made yourself more vulnerable. You're not as much writing for a group. You're writing for yourself. Is that fair for me to say?
Yeah.
I mean, I really, really love it. And I have Armageddon, which I'm going to play in a minute. Like, that's my hit right now. I love Armageddon. Love it. And I'm sorry, Aviva, Armageddon, not Armageddon. I grew up on the East Coast. That's how we talk on the show, Aviva. That's just how it goes. What's new for Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds? Well, I've been writing... I'm always writing new music, and it's been a quiet season for us in some ways. Although we've released a lot of singles in the last couple of years. We just haven't been touring as much. There's been a lot of just behind the scenes, just like healing and development, and it's been a really transitional couple of years for me. So I've been writing all the way through that, and I have a lot of new songs. So you have like 4,000 new songs. I have a lot of new songs. You're telling me, and I haven't quite formulated exactly how I'm going to be, releasing them beyond what I've already released. Like, what's next is a hard question at this moment. That's kind of overwhelming when you have so much. It can be, yeah. And I am performing solo, and we're still working on just recording a new solo album. Is that what comes next? That, and also putting all those singles that the Ragbirds recorded into an album. What and comes with a first? Few more. Solo album or Ragbirds album? I'm working on them simultaneously. Of course you are. And I'm hoping for release dates next year, but I don't have
a strategy yet nailed down for it.
No,
yet.
that makes total sense. I'm excited.
I have been saying it for a while.
You want me to turn on your mic, Aviva? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's turn on your mic. Is that better?
Oh, yeah. Yes. This is my daughter, Aviva.
Hi.
I'm very, very excited for the solo stuff. I mean,
thanks.
I've heard you perform solo a ton on your piano. I mean, on everything for that matter. Your solo stuff really calls to me. And also, speaking of the holiday show, to circle back for this epic release of your holiday music that was taken off the internet, I love Kind Miracle.
Oh, thank you.
Kind Miracle is one of my most favorite songs you've ever written.
Thank you.
Like I'm literally always like da na 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 na.
I actually played it.
It gets stuck in my head.
A couple weeks ago at the Grateful Crow. I did a solo show there, and I actually played it. I haven't played it in years.
I was whistling it the other day in the garage. Literally, I think even if you redo it, rewrite it,
I need to re-record it.
You need to re-record it. I absolutely love that song.
Thank you.
It is one of my favorites, and I mean that. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love it. I want it. It makes me mad. It's off the internet. It makes me mad you don't play it. But hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I definitely have many. I'm talking to Erin Zindle right now about her holiday show.
And me.
Oh yeah, and Aviva, and V in studio. The holiday. What? I can say V, right? Whatever. It's not easy being in 6th grade on TreeTownSound. Ebert and Friends holiday show is December 12th, 13th, and 14th. 4 shows in its 17th year. 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, matinee on Tuesday. Special guests Patty Porchela, Kate Rose, Kiana June Weber, Martin Hawley, an incredible all-star cast, which includes Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds, and favorites like Ross Huff and Brennan Andes from the Mac Pods, and Dan Piccolo from Nomo. It just doesn't end, this lineup. It's truly one of the great variety shows you can possibly see. I long for the days of back in the day when variety shows used to happen. Erin masterminds and does all of it. And the reason why people don't do shows like this is because it takes so much work that you lose your mind. So we need to go out and support this show. It is inexpensive too, $25 tickets. Bring the whole family. Support Michigan music. And most importantly, get in the holiday cheer. The music songs are incredible. I've seen so many people cry during your shows. I've seen it all during the holiday shows. And I know people who loved it more than anything who are no longer with us. And so I go to the show and I think about them. So first of all, Erin, thank you. There's not enough people who are musicians in the community trying to do stuff like this and incorporate people. And from Theo Katzman back in the day to Joe Hurler to this is the show. It's up there. I'm going to put up there with like Sonic Lunch as a Ann Arbor tradition, and people should come out and support this. Is there anything else that we need to say? What else do we need to say, Erin?
No, I appreciate you and all that you've done to help promote and support the show over the years, and all of these artists as well. And also there's like so many really great sponsors that help the show to be
Is Bank
possible.
of Ann Arbor one?
Bank of Ann Arbor is one. 1071 is also
nice.
one. And, we have so many like Zingerman's and the Grateful Crow and Jets Pizza in Chelsea and Bloom City Club. And there's just so many artists, not artists, but business sponsors.
Yeah.
And that's really one of the things I love most is feeling so supported by our whole community.
Yeah. We need to support the businesses that are supporting the arts, and that's a great way to do it. And all the businesses you mentioned, Bank of Ann Arbor actually keeps the lights on in my house.
Yeah.
And they all sponsor my radio show. Isn't that amazing the way that works, Aviva? Yeah, that's exactly what I was. Are you going to be at the show?
Aviva was featured at the show. Of course, she'll be there. But
nice.
It was 2019.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she performed.
Talk about that.
It was amazing, and she performed with the Ragbirds, an original song that she had written. So it's pretty cool.
You were young.
I know that.
Aviva, get over it.
It was awesome. Everybody loved it.
I get over it if people stop bringing it up.
Well, guess what?
It's forever
Officially
on the record.
on TreeTownSound, nobody's going to know about this, but this song does get recorded. This show gets recorded. It gets put on the internet, and now it's going to live forever.
And that's really special.
So when you're president and people start searching TreeTownSound to archive it, they're going to know that you sang.
That's right.
That's awesome. I'm talking to Erin Zindle in Aviva about the show. Aviva being Erin's wonderful 6th grade daughter. And I held you 5th grade, 7th grade?
No.
Okay, 6th grade.
That's not what I was.
I held Aviva when she was 6 months old on this radio show, and I have a picture to prove it. So you are forever a TreeTownSound baby.
Oh.
Okay.
So is Carter. So is Max. There's a lot of them out there, and we appreciate it.
I
Erin,
forgot who Mags is.
that's Christy's son.
Oh, okay.
He's cool. He comes in studio, too. There's a lot of them that this show has rised up after, 14 years. Well, Erin, I wish you the best with this show. It sounds stressful. I hope you take a moment to enjoy it. Producing something like this with so many musicians is like herding cats. And I really cannot thank you enough. And I really hope our community comes out and supports it and sells out. And it's great for everyone.
Thank you.
I'll be there on Thursday night with my bells on. I was Santa Claus one year, for the record. I was. Everyone said, this Santa's too skinny. All right, we're going to do one of my favorites from Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds. This is
Violence.
This is Armageddon. It can be violence, too. Armageddon. Armageddon. It can be violence, but doesn't always have to be. This is about dancing now.
The guns only get bigger in an arms race. This is war. We wanna play war. We wanna play war. We wanna play war. Well, my heart is less bloody. We can talk about money, divide up the things that never meant to think. You're screaming for peace after the bombs release. I can hear your empty pleas in my ears all ringing with war. We wanna play war. We wanna play. Wanna play war. But you hurt me, love. But it just doesn't stop. No one can win this. How will this end? You won't stop knocking on my gate just to talk about who's to blame. That's your favorite game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When the coast is clear, you can buy me a beer. We can talk about the shape of our battle scar. Now we're in the middle of a high-stakes battle. This is not how to live. This is not who we are. This is war. We wanna play war. We wanna play war. We wanna play war. I don't 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 wanna play war.
No one wants to play war. That is Erin Zindle and the Ragbirds with Armageddon. Great interview. Please go out and support eBird and Friends Holiday Show at the Arc December 12th through the 14th. 4 shows, 8 p.m. each night, 2 p.m. show on Saturday. Tickets are available at the Arc, featuring Patty Pershella, Kiana June Weber, Martin Hawley, Kate Rose. The lineup is absolutely incredible. Go out there and check it out. We are far from over on TreeTownSound. Well, we are almost over on TreeTownSound, but we still have time for more music, and we're going to bring that proper right after this. You're listening to TreeTownSound, and I'm your host, Matthew Altruda.
TriMet está buscando técnicos, personal de mantenimiento, mecánicos de plantas Diesel y LME para ayudar a mantener en funcionamiento nuestros buses y trenes. Obtén un excelente salario, beneficios y un bono de contratación de $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Así es, $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Necesitamos personas talentosas como tú para ayudar a mantener nuestra comunidad en movimiento. Aplica ya en trimet.org/careers.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Oh my gosh, I'm adopting a puppy right now. But I realize what's at home. Oh no, I have nothing. Well, except unconditional love. But yeah, no crate, no pee-pee pads, no dental chews for his little puppy teeth. Before I doubt myself as a new parent, I just get Instacart to deliver everything from PetSmart. Easy, just like raising a puppy is gonna be, right? Get Pet Essentials from PetSmart with Instacart. Visit instacart.com to get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. $10 minimum per order. Additional terms apply.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Procrastination. Putting it off. Kicking the can down the road. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Carpet in the bathroom. Like, why? In. Knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
Etsy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday gifting.
Oh.
Well, not the ones you're hoping for.
Ah, okay. Thank you?
You want squeals of delight.
Yes!
And spontaneously written songs of joy.
I am so happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
To get those, make everyone on your list feel heard with gifts like personalized jewelry, custom artwork, vintage pieces, and home decor. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
TriMet está buscando técnicos, personal de mantenimiento, mecánicos de plantas Diesel y LME para ayudar a mantener en funcionamiento nuestros buses y trenes. Obtén un excelente salario, beneficios y un bono de contratación de $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Así es, $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Necesitamos personas talentosas como tú para ayudar a mantener nuestra comunidad en movimiento. Aplica ya en trimet.org/careers.
Got a lot of people to shop for this holiday? Join the club, Simon's VIP Shopper Club. VIPs get extra savings at Seattle Premium Outlets, where everything is up to 65% off at stores like Kate Spade New York, Polo Ralph Lauren, Boss, and more. You'll get through your shopping list in a flash with cash to spare. So go ahead and spoil your kid's teacher, your mail carrier, your dog, because more is merrier at Seattle Premium Outlets.
This is TreeTownSound with Matthew Altruda on Ann Arbor's 107.1.
I think you left your phone in my room. It goes off and I wake up too soon. I tried telling my friends, but they can't believe what we've done is true. But I always feel that we're alright. Like when we're staying up late at night. We perch on the porch smoking and run if anyone starts a fight. The neighbors call us at 4 a.m. and tell us not to do it again. My parents see me in the morning and ask where the hell I've been.
One of my favorites from Ypsilanti, Michigan. That is Lightning Love. And it's a band that doesn't exist anymore. And I really wish they would come back, put a new album together or something. They released that album, November Birthday, on vinyl. I can't even remember what year it's from. 2009. Man, that's forever from now. We're going to do one more from Lightning Love, and that's going to go into another song. I'm kind of pressed up against the end of the hour right now. It is 53 minutes past, and Mark Copeland with Under the Radar Radio is up next. So, man, what an exciting show. I love having Erin Zindle live in studio 2 weeks in a row. I had Ross Fetterman last week, Erin Zindle this week. Next week is part one of the TreeTownSound Best in Year radio show. So for the next 2 weeks after this, we're going to be hearing the best in year. All the singles that I pick are the best in year from Michigan music. No, we won't be celebrating the 12/12 anniversary of Miracle Musical. You can get over it. It's okay. It's best in year time. And always, there'll be the TreeTownSound holiday show also. All of that coming up in December. We're going to do one more from Lightning Love, and then it's going to fire into the one and only Jack White, because that's how we're going to roll on TreeTownSound today. This is one more from Lightning Love. This is Bobby Thompson starting us off. Everyone have a great week. I'll be back next Sunday night at 6 p.m.
I don't care if you're ugly as long as you'll love me. Don't care if you're ugly as long as you'll love me.
If you don't care that I'm lonely, why don't you just hold me?
If you're ugly as long as you'll love me. I don't care if you're ugly as long as you'll love me.
If you don't care that I'm lonely, why don't you just hold me? If you don't care that I'm lonely, why don't you just hold me?
Don't care if you're ugly as long as you'll love me. Don't care if you're ugly as long as you'll love me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
If I died tomorrow, could you find it in your heart to sing? If my mother cries in sorrow, will you help her with the many things that she needs from time to time and day to day? So if I die tomorrow, will you know exactly what to say today? She won't mind the trouble, she's been through it all before. everybody's love, and they gave for free. And I wish that I could give it back to them. So if I die tomorrow, will you give them all the love they lent to me?
WQKL, Ann Arbor's 107.1, a Cumulus media station. New music, old favorites.